Before we start the podcast, we want to take the time to say if you like us, please follow, like, comment on SoundCloud, like, comment on YouTube, subscribe, rate, and comment on iTunes. It really helps us out and we appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to Anime Cherry Bomb, where we review all your favorite anime and sometimes your least favorite anime. I'm the guy with 8 fingers, Jay, and with me is the guy that always challenges me to a duel, Aaron. How you doing, Aaron?
Trying to fix my broken arm, Jay, but other than that, how's it going?
I saw that you stuck your knife in your gas.
I tried. You can't say I didn't.
And what anime are we going to be talking about this week, Aaron?
We talked about the Viking classic, Vinland Saga.
And do you have the synopsis ready?
I do, and this comes from our friends on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Around the end of the millennium, Viking, the mightiest but atrocious tribe, had been outbreaking everywhere. Thorfinn, the son of the greatest warrior, lived his childhood in the battlefield. He was seeking the land of revere called Vinland. This is the story of a true warrior in the age of turmoil. So that's actually a horrible synopsis now that I read through it.
Yeah, it's not very good.
And it's horribly written, actually.
Yeah, especially since in the anime he's not really looking for Vinland. I mean, Vinland is mentioned, and like he kind of wants to end up there, maybe.
Yeah,
but
especially at the end, he's like really wants to go there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's mostly a story about revenge.
Yeah,
and how
he doesn't attain it
exactly. So anyway, right. Do you have the facts ready, James?
Yep. So, Vinland Saga is an action historical fiction anime released in 2019. There are 24 episodes. This is based on the manga written by Makoto Yukimura, and he's also written like a one-shot and another manga called Planet Tess. And I read what Planet Tess was about, but I forget what it's. Oh, it's about these guys that are in space that they have to clean up like space debris, and so that it doesn't like crash into like satellites and like ships and stuff. And I guess like that's what like the background of the anime is about, but it's mostly about character development and just like how these characters feel and all that stuff out there in space. And
it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it sounded pretty interesting. This was directed by Shunhei Yabuta, and he's directed Attack on Titan, No Game No Life, and Inuyashiki Last Hero. Have you ever heard of Inuyashiki? Oh, it's Inuyashiki Last Hero.
No.
It's about this depressing old guy. He's like 58 or something like that, right? His wife hates him. His kids hate him. And the only thing that he loves is his Shiba Inu. Or the only thing that loves him is the Shiba Inu that he adopted. And one day he finds that a doctor's like reveal that he has cancer or something like that. And so he goes out into like a field, I think. And like he's like all depressed and crying and stuff like that. And like this sudden like gust of wind comes about, and before he knows it, he's like an android with the same skin on.
That's weird.
Yeah, and then like I guess he becomes like a hero, like a superhero.
That's weird.
So it's like a 58-year-old dude saving people, something like that. I mean, I only read the synopsis, so I don't really know the gist too much, but it seemed pretty interesting. The studio is Wit Studio. And they've done Attack on Titan, Seraph of the End, and The Rolling Girls. And you also me and Aaron were talking about this before we started. There's also a anime that's coming out that's...
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of it right now.
I think it was like
Great Pretenders.
Yeah, the Great Pretenders, yeah.
Great Pretenders.
I think the opening just came out, right? Or the trailer?
The trailer for it just came out. It looks really good. The music looks really good.
Yeah, sounds really good.
It looks like it's based... Well, at least the trailer was based in modern...
L.A.?
Yeah, L.A. There's like shots of Vegas And apparently from what I've seen,
Oh yeah, like casino stuff, right?
yeah, apparently there's other places like they go to, obviously Tokyo, and I heard there was another really big place they go to. I think it's Malaysia, but it's basically about con men,
Yeah,
like a
that
team of
sounds like
con men.
super cool. Sounds like a really interesting anime.
Yeah, but the sad part is it's
Netflix,
Netflix.
so we're probably not gonna get it till like December.
Yeah, exactly. Just like Carol and Tuesday. So
hmm
we gotta wait. It sucks that I know about it now. I gotta wait.
I know you gotta wait. We're probably gonna forget about it by the time it comes out.
Oh, I hope I don't.
So this was licensed by Amazon. The music was done by Yutaka Yamada, and he's done the music for Tokyo Ghoul, Babylon, and Onigiri. Do you know Onigiri?
I want to say I do.
It's based on a video game, an MMO RPG. I
Yes.
didn't really look into it too much, but
It's like a really Japanese MMO, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
like like anime girls
Anime
and
girl-
stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's still active. It might be.
I don't know, but made the music for the anime. So the first opening song is called Mukani Jio by Survive Said the Prophet, and they've done I don't know what they did, but it was for Banana Fish. I don't know if it was opening or ending, but they did something with Banana Fish. The second opening is called Dark Crow, and it's by Man with a Mission, and they've done something for Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans. And the first ending song is called Torches, and it's by Aimer, right?
I think it's Amir. but-
Amir.
Yeah.
And they done Gundam Unicorn. And the second ending is called Drown, and it's by Millet. And they've done a movie, the music, opening for a movie called Birthday Wonderland. Yeah, very obscure movie, I'm sure.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like anything I know, but that sounds really cool.
Yeah. So what'd you think of the openings and endings?
I think the openings both suck.
Oh yeah, I skipped them most of the time.
Yeah.
I wanted to like the first opening, but I was like,
It's too generic. That's my
Yeah.
problem with it. Like
Mhm.
it sounds like, I don't know what the nice way to say. Sounds like soft metal.
Yeah.
Kind of like think of like old Linkin Park.
Yeah, it sounds super like you said, generic and
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
can
don't
totally guess where the
everything.
song beats are
yeah.
gonna be at, and it's really predictable. It's so weird.
Yeah, but on the other hand, the ending songs are great.
Both ending songs are terrific.
Mm-hmm.
I really like, one of my favorite scenes in the anime is when they talk about the Valkyries coming to take them away
Yeah.
in battle,
Mm-hmm.
and like, even though it's replayed in the second ending,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like really beautiful sounding lyrics
Yeah.
accompanying with it. And it looks really cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
And the
Same thing for the first.
first ending, Amir, I really like that it has like some English lyrics.
And it's like real quiet.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
really liked how quiet that ending is.
And then
Like,
the setting's like in the snowy village in Iceland
yeah,
the whole time.
it's just like really cool because like I feel like it's like a really like I don't know if that, like a release or something like that. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's like you're like put into like Viking fights and like blood and all that stuff, and then all of a sudden it's this soft.
It's like a respite,
Ending,
a
yeah.
brief respite where you just nice little rest now
Mm-hmm.
now that it's over.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that song.
Like you said, I kind of really did want to like the first opening.
Yeah,
I think the second opening's completely garbage.
yeah,
But the first opening, I did kind of want to like it, but I don't know, it just didn't stick with me.
yeah. One thing I did like about the second opening was the image of Canute on the throne, looking all bored. I think he looks really cool there.
It almost looks like a real quick. There's like a really funny shot of when it's Canute's dad is on the throne.
Yeah.
He's talking about like basically God, what's the thing? It's like the burden is mighty on the one who wears the crown.
Oh yeah, like the crown is in control or something.
The picture of Biggie Smalls with the crown.
Yeah,
But I thought it was just real funny.
yeah. So what'd you think of just the music in general?
I really like the intensity of the music.
Oh yeah.
Really great.
It's almost like a thriller kind of like music,
Almost like
like a horror movie kind of
yeah.
music.
And then like all the battle themes are kind of like
Hmm.
I don't know if you ever played like Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what it reminds me of just like old.
Yeah, like an old epic or
Yes,
something like that.
and it's really cool. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it.
I also really like there's like a really like soft piano that played like during the Iceland parts. I really
Mhm.
enjoyed that music.
I really enjoy the soft moments in this anime,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of them come from either Thorfinn like remembering his family,
Yeah, reminiscing
yeah,
or
like
his like
different
dreams or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real cool.
Mm-hmm. And as for cross media, there's the manga, and I think you told me that the manga's like
Still
almost
going.
done.
Yeah, it's almost done. I think it's entering its final arc.
Yeah.
When I read, I think they said he wants to finish it by 2024.
Oh wow, that's a long time from now. Well, 4 years.
So we'll see.
Yep.
All right. So I guess we can go into our normal spiel. Do you have any general thing you want to say?
Well, I really like the setting of this anime. Just like,
Very unique.
yeah,
I had no idea this is where we were like when
what
I
this
heard
was
from
gonna
the
be
Vinland
about.
Saga, yeah. Like I was like, I was ready for like, let's see some like
Magic and
supernatural
sorcerers.
stuff and
Yeah,
all that, but no, it's just like super grounded
yeah.
in real life.
Apart from
Apart from like,
giant people with inhuman strength.
yeah,
but,
besides that, but mostly within the human realm of
yeah,
like it felt like it's more of like Viking tall tales.
yeah.
It feels like
It's like semi based on like stories and myth.
um one thing I really liked about this anime is this is just the beginning.
Oh yeah,
We got like a really cool story with it, and then that was just
the beginning of it.
the setting. Here's now the real game starts now. Really really cool.
Yeah, and that's alluded with the title of the last episode, right?
Yeah.
It's called like End of Prologue,
Yeah,
right?
end of prologue.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, trying to think. Oh, this anime has it. They only show it once or twice, but it has horrible CG soldiers.
Oh yeah,
It looks
I remember.
so bad.
Yeah, I've seen that a couple times, and I was like, oh, they look a little.
It's a little janky.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's like they're in the background, so it's not that big of a deal.
I think that's the only general things I have about this anime.
Yeah,
Um.
yeah. I don't really have anything else to add either.
Okay, so
Art.
yeah. I think the character designs are really cool.
Yeah, it reminds me of Monster. I told you this in the beginning, but it reminds me of like how they're drawn a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that 100%.
Like especially like with the noses and like how defined everything is, and
Everybody looks not photorealistic, but they look normal proportion mostly.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I say mostly because there's one design I hate in this anime.
Who was that?
It was one of the French leaders, the fat French leader.
Oh yeah, that guy looked terrible.
Oh, he looked like I don't even
He
know
looked
how
like
to,
a roly poly or something.
Yeah, and like when he like opened his mouth,
Yeah, it was like
flew
super
back. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it looks super exaggerated.
Yeah, I think that was the point. 'cause
Yeah,
it's-
but at the same time, it looked horrible.
yeah,
And I guess that is like the point. Like when he was eating, it looked like very nasty and
yeah. Like he was supposed to be like a
a
really
repugnant. figure.
selfish person, like only like concerned about his own gain and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
exactly. But that might be the only design I really didn't like.
Yeah, because everybody else looks really great. Especially one thing that I really like is the hair in this anime. Like my favorite hair is Ilva. She has like really nice hair.
Ooh, you know what? When thinking of hair, I think of the scene where Thorfinn's getting his hair combed
Oh yeah.
by the English lady.
Mm-hmm.
That scene I really loved too. That was a really good scene.
Yeah. That was a really cool like set of episodes.
Yeah. Trying to think of any other moments. Oh, this anime made me realize that actual berserkers were just dudes who got high off mushrooms, like high on drugs and
Is that an
fought
actual
people.
historical
Yeah,
fact?
berserkers.
Really?
Yeah, they used to. They said they eat drugs, different mushrooms, different things. That's why there's that scene too where he's Bjorn's going through the forest.
Yeah, and he's like looking
He's
for.
picking mushrooms.
Yeah.
He's looking for berserker mushrooms.
Yep.
But yeah, berserkers were people who just ate drugs and it would make them not feel pain and make them go crazy on the field, make them go berserk.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's where the term berserk comes from. It could be, but yeah,
That is pretty neat.
yeah, it's a real thing, especially a Viking thing. Trying to think of.
The weapons are pretty cool looking as well. Like the swords, like everybody has like fancy looking swords and stuff.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about it was that sometimes there'd be somebody like, "Oh, look at that cool sword."
Yeah, yeah.
Like, "Oh, that is a pretty cool sword."
Yeah, like a cat, like a random dead person has it. And like, oh, here, look at this sword. It's mine now.
You have any favorite cinematography scenes?
There's one that I remember. So it was like I think Thorfinn just woke up from like dreaming about his dad, and he was like on a haystack in like some stable. And what I really liked about like that shot was that you saw like a dead person like in the foreground, and like it's not mentioned that he's there or anything like that, but it gives you like the story, like a mini story that he like ambushed this person inside a stable and then just slept in it.
Right.
Pretty cool.
Ooh, so one of my favorite ones was Oh, by the way, all the fight scenes shot phenomenally.
Yeah, really nice.
I don't expect less from Studio Wit
Mm-hmm.
from working on like Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And the other thing I mentioned too, I forgot to mention when you mentioned it, they worked on like a Pokemon movie
Oh, did they?
as well. Yeah.
That's
like one of the
pretty good.
recent Pokemon movies. No, but one of my favorite shot scenes is it's I think that might have been when he was dreaming, that Thorfinn dream.
Yeah.
And he's just dreaming of him and his family in Vinland.
Yeah.
Like it's really like they never say until the very end. They don't say that's Vinland. Like, but they're on this like sprawling prairie, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, they're in Vinland. It was really, really nice to see.
Yeah.
Trying to think of any other cool moments. Oh, the final moments of Asklad.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like it looks like you're standing across from them, and like the light from the doorways coming in, so you only see like their figures.
Yeah.
And it's Thorfinn holding them up. Oh, it's really like powerful, that scene.
Yeah, and then you get to see like this nice like POV shot of Ashland looking up at Thorfinn, and it's like fading. Really nice, really cool.
I also like in that scene that Asklad is telling him, get the kill. Like, finish me. I'm letting you finish me.
Yeah, like he's giving him the permission, but he doesn't even do it.
Yeah, because why would he want? It's not a.
It's like a pity thing.
Exactly. Ooh. All right. So when we want to go, least favorite, underutilized.
Could do underutilized.
Okay, I don't have any underutilized characters. So
Me, I have Ylva, and I guess I could throw in Helga, her mom, or Thorfinn's mom as well. I mean, they're only there in the beginning, and I think both of them are like really cute and really.
I would have really loved if. See, I don't know. It probably would have not worked, but if the story went back and forth between what was going on.
Oh yeah, but I don't know if there'd be too much interesting things going on with Ylva and Helga, other than Helga's declining health.
Yeah, and then it's just because those also one of my favorite scenes where Ylva is doing all the work.
Yeah,
and then try not to be sad.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, Helga's like, "Hey, like, stop."
Yeah, like she's like worried that she's like doing stuff just so that she could ignore what's going on.
Yeah,
and then she finally breaks down.
Really, that's a really strong scene.
Yeah.
That'd probably be my characters I would love to know more of about. I go least favorite characters.
I mean, now that you mentioned that roly poly dude, I think that guy was pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't have his name on here, but he is
Hmm.
probably my least favorite character.
Yeah.
Next to surprisingly like Canute.
Oh, you don't like Canute?
No, I don't.
Did you like him?
I liked
Well,
him before.
you liked him before. You don't like
I don't
him.
like his turn.
Hmm.
I thought it
It's
was
a
really
little drastic.
yeah. I thought it was, and then like in the course of like a day, he becomes like a
Like
savage.
yeah, I mean, like savage and stern and
Yeah, it's
very
I didn't. I don't know. I thought it was okay.
kingly.
And then Thorfinn, I actually didn't really like, but the story doesn't spend a lot of time. Actually, a lot of time on him.
Yeah.
At least in the second half.
Yeah, I was actually surprised by that. It's like has a lot more to do with like Ashland and than it does with like Thorfinn,
Yeah, like Askeladd is probably the
the star of
the
the
star
show.
of the second half.
Yeah, for sure.
I know a lot of people. I was just reading people's reactions about the ending, and people were like, "How is this story gonna go on with Askeladd and Dagon?" And somebody was like, "Hey, just a reminder that Thorfinn is actually the main character of the
Of the show.
of the show."
Yeah, exactly.
But going on the favorite characters, I don't
Yeah.
have any of the least favorite characters. But
Okay.
going on the favorite characters, Askeladd was
Yeah.
a really cool character that I hated with every fiber of my being.
Yeah, he was a really good like thorn in Thorfinn's side.
Just like I know
Or
that
obstacle.
it's supposed to set up the thing of when he kills Thor's and he's like doesn't respect or kills him anyway even
Yeah, even though he lost
he
the duel.
lost. Exactly. And what's really cool is like it kind of hurts him as well
Hmm.
that he has to do it. But even like Thor's understands.
Yeah,
Like he's like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, but keep
I know you're a pirate and you're trying to.
yeah, but keep your. I like how he's like, keep your word, and my men are safe.
Hmm.
Let my men go. And at least Thor's had enough. Not Thor's. At least Askeladd had enough honor to be like, okay, I'll let
Hmm.
they can go, but you have to die. But that part just like pissed me off. Like, come on, like it's like an honor thing, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this whole anime is like built upon honor.
And then even if you want to go hated characters, but I really liked them was Bjorn
Yeah,
as well. He's such a cool dude.
yeah, I really liked Bjorn too.
But at the same time, I think everybody in here is a piece of crap
Like
because they're
they're all
raping and pillaging.
yeah,
Like there's that scene of like Bjorn looks like he's like really like he's a really soft guy if you know him.
yeah,
But then like
picking mushrooms in the forest.
yeah, but then he goes and he knocks on the one village door, the village where they kill everybody.
Oh yeah,
He like, knocks on the door and just goes and starts taking their food like nothing.
just eating their food. Oh, this tastes like crap. Throws it on the floor.
Yeah, exactly. I think like the woman is like trying to tell him to stop, and he like
Oh my!
smacks her.
That was a brutal smack.
Yeah, he smacks her up against.
I thought
like,
that going into cinematography, that was a great smack.
no, like she
I know it was-
flies and hits the.
She hits like a mantle or something like
yeah,
that.
knocks over
like a
it's
shelf.
like a shelf. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it knocks over all the stuff.
And then she's like buried in it. I was like, holy crap.
Oh, going back to cinematography because that oh man, that episode has a lot of great cinematography shots.
Oh yeah.
Like the girl's looking at the ring on her finger.
Oh yeah.
And then she focuses on the door to see Bjorn
Yeah.
walking up to it.
Hmm.
Really cool.
And I really like how all those people's hands look. They're like all like red from like the cold and stuff like that. And they like all tattered like because they're workers. Or
Also,
farmers or
she is one
something.
of my favorite characters.
Red hair girl.
Yeah, I really like her. I really
Mhm.
wish there was more of her. I don't think
Yeah.
she's underutilized because she did serve the purpose of she was the one to rat him out.
Yeah.
We see her for like half a second in the next episode.
Yeah. Like telling them like, oh, they're over there.
Yeah.
Help the village.
But oh god, she has like one of my favorite monologues in the anime where she's saying like, oh, like,
Talking to God.
yeah, and she's talking to God like, oh, did you welcome them home?
Mm-hmm.
He's are you gonna welcome me? Like, are you gonna welcome me?
Mm-hmm.
after she had just been talking to God. Like the whole thing, the only dialogue she has is she's talking to God in
Yeah.
the episode, and she's asking God, oh, it must have been the devil that tempted me to steal the ring.
Yeah.
Why did I go to the market anyway? Even though
Yeah.
I
She
had no
probably
money?
thinks it's like her fault for like that all these people like invaded the village and stuff like that, killed her family because she did this one bad thing.
Exact the Punisher.
Yeah, to punish her.
See, like I would love if they like, because I was like, they introducing this character. It'd be real nice if she like joined or something, did something.
Yeah. There's a few characters that I like felt like whoa, there something gonna happen with this character, but like nothing really happens.
Like the Wales, the people from Wales, who were
yeah.
there for a little bit, and
Mhm.
then they just go away.
The
after.
biggest one that I thought was gonna happen was at the end when like I think Thorfinn, I think he was like, I don't know what he was doing, but it was before he went to jail, and he was like and he picked a fight with those three guys.
Yeah.
There was like this guy, these other guys like bringing slaves across, and there's this blonde slave that like looks back at like Thorfinn, and like she looks important, but she is never mentioned or anything.
There's a lot of it that's like going back to cinematography. There's like a lot of shots like maybe it's like mirroring him because like he's a slave. Like
yeah,
they say it in the anime. It's like everybody's a slave to something.
yeah.
It's just who's your master.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like some people are like slaves to money.
Yeah.
Some people are slaves to violence.
To booze.
Yeah, Thorfinn's a slave. He's literally a slave to Askeladd. If you look at it, like Askeladd hasn't
played him like a fiddle.
I don't see. Look, I don't understand why he would continue to run jobs for Askeladd.
Yeah.
Like I have no idea why. Like even if he was just like following him.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's just following him just to. Well, he wants to duel him and he wants to beat him in an honorable way.
But it doesn't mean that you
have
should
to follow.
stand by and watch him do all this crazy stuff and like help him.
I know exactly.
Like,
I think. You think it would have been better if he would like tagged along with Askeladd, but like kind of like been a thwart to his plans or something like that?
That's what I wanted. Like,
but wouldn't that be a little cliche though?
Yeah, exactly. This anime made me realize I love cliche stuff because like I really wanted him to like turn on him, like, really fast. God, like just the episode in England where he meets the woman and her daughter.
Yeah.
And like there's like that really cool story. She's like, like I lost my son John.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another really funny not funny casual thing they meant drop, but she's like, oh, my son John caught a cold and died.
Yeah. I used to comb his hair.
Yeah, I used to comb his hair. And then there's like a really cool thing of when he runs away, she's like, John.
She's calling after she calls after him, yeah.
As John. And then
yeah, even the daughter is like, you can't replace John.
But
this is not John.
But it's just heartbreaking.
Yeah, super sad that she's like still not over him.
She's like watching Thorfinn covered in blood.
Oh yeah.
And then there's like a bunch of Vikings like passing by her, and all of a sudden she disappears. Just saying that one of the Vikings
got her or something, and the comb that she combed his hair with is broken now.
I know, it's so and then Thorfinn just goes with him, starts raiding the village. Yep,
he's the one that freaking started the fire. That's the signal.
Ugh. Oh, also, real quick, another general thing. I'm all over the place with this anime, but I forgot to write it down. I just remembered. Were you confused at times with when the different European languages that was spoken? Like, oh, this guy is a Dane. This guy is English.
I mean, they kind of like handhold you or walk you through it because like, oh, you speak in another language. Oh, they know each other. They know each other's language. You speak English pretty good.
That part kind of like threw me off.
Yeah,
because it's like, oh, they're speaking different languages, but they were speaking Japanese. It sounds like the same thing. The disconnect of Like if you watch an anime,
Yeah.
they're speaking English, but they're actually speaking Japanese.
Yeah.
So this is like the reverse problem where it's, oh, they're speaking Japanese.
But
Everybody's speaking Japanese,
yeah.
but they're actually speaking English, or they're speaking Welsh, or they're speaking
Norse. Yeah.
Norse.
Or Nord, yeah.
And at little time, the thing I laughed the most of was in that the French guy's camp, they have a translator, a Norse
Oh,
translator.
yeah.
And it just sounds like he's repeating it in Japanese.
Yeah.
But he's actually repeating it. Like the disconnect is so weird.
I know.
Because like he's repeating it in Japanese, but he's actually repeating it in French, or repeating it in English, whatever language they're speaking.
I wonder how expensive it would have been if they actually did like all the different languages.
That'd been pretty cool.
Yeah. I think that would have been really cool.
Or even like, I don't know, that there've been a cool way they can like differentiate whenever there was a better way. Anyway, more favorite characters.
Leif Erikson.
Leif Erikson's probably the coolest character in this anime. I really like Leif Erikson. There's nothing much to say about him. He's just a cool dude.
Yeah, he's just a cool guy. He's just he's not really in it too much.
He kept his promise after 11 years.
Yep.
He finally found one of my favorite shots is, I think a couple episodes before Leif finally finds him. There's like Leif is like sitting on a dock, or he's like undocking stuff, and he sees a little blonde boy in the slave.
Yeah.
He thinks
it's him.
He thinks it's
his eyes are like wide and all that stuff. Like, is that him?
Is it him? Oh no, it's not him.
Yeah.
See, that's what sucks about there's so many blonde kids.
I know.
So you're like, oh, is that him? No, it can't be him.
Yeah, it can't be him.
Also Thorkel's really cool.
Yeah, Thorkel's dope.
I wish he was in a shonen anime, because he make a super dope shonen anime villain. He's so strong, he uses like logs as weapons.
I know, Jesus.
That was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then
he even mentions like, I was the best log dropper on my team or something like that.
Like he's like sinking boats, sinking battleships with logs he's tossing. There's that great scene of when he chucks the spear.
Oh yeah.
And he nails like 3 people.
Yeah. And then they're like, no, there's actually 4. It's like,
oh, it's so good. And then he just like his childlike excitement for battle. But then we see also a really cool part of him when when Askeladd kills the king.
Yeah.
And then Canute tells him like, oh, after a while, go in there and kill him. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. It's like a waste. It's a waste of my talents. Like he gets like really serious.
Yeah, because he's just like putting up a front, and he's like not being real about it. He's just being angry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let a man let me kill him. He's all, and then
he's like, that's something the prince should do or something like that.
Yeah, and then after he stabs him, Askeladd, Thorkel goes up to Canute and is like, hey, stand up straight. This is the important part.
Yeah, this is how your stage is set.
That's
like so really cool.
I guess going back to Askeladd, I kind of went over him. I really like the fact that he's, or not the fact, but he says he's like a blood relative of Artorias. And like even his mom named him Artorias. Really, really cool.
His real name was kind of crazy, huh?
It was like Artorias something.
Like something with an L as well. Like I don't know, something crazy. It was a nice sounding name though.
He never used that name because it wasn't a name.
Yeah,
his father gave him. Oh, I guess are you going to talk about favorite scenes, or do you have any of the favorite characters you want to bring up? There was Canute's handler. I thought he was really cool.
Oh yeah, I don't really remember his name.
I remember his name, but I really liked him. It reminded me of like Uncle Iroh from Avatar. Trying to think of any other characters. None that I can
Ears.
think of. Ears, that was a pretty cool character.
The brothers were okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I feel bad. The one brother
Like reverted to
a child.
A child. That's crazy because of how intimidating Torquil was.
Yeah, how traumatized them.
Yeah.
So you want me to go to? I don't think I can think of any other favorite ones. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So favorite moments.
You want to do favorites or least favorites
I
first?
don't have any of these favorite moments.
You don't?
No.
I have one.
Go ahead.
And anytime animals and children are killed.
So yeah.
I know it's it's a long time ago, and that's like things like were normal back then. But
Horses get the worst in this anime.
horses,
I feel so
yeah,
bad.
a lot of horses get. I mean, we've seen horses with arrows in it. We've seen a horse get chopped with an axe. We get a burning horse.
You know, a horse that gets uppercutted in his chest.
That was like the best one.
That was extreme. I could not believe that when I saw it. I was so happy. Like, I showed that. I told my friend, I was like, if you're not watching Vinland Saga, watch this clip and tell me you won't watch it. And then me and him were just laughing how outrageous it is, because it's like, do you know how strong you have to be to like stop a full galloping horse and then push it back?
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
so cool.
And horses are like all muscle,
Oh,
so it's not gonna cave in like that easily.
oh my god, it's such a cool scene.
Yeah, really cool. Going to favorite moments.
One of the favorite moments, the horse punch was really cool.
Yeah.
Also that whole Thorkel fight was really dope.
The first one or second, or all of them, I guess.
All of them, yeah. But the second one's really cool because he like kicks up Thorfinn.
Oh yeah, and he's like flown away.
Yeah, but
breaks his arm.
Yeah, he breaks his arm on the way back down.
Yeah.
But he like didn't die from the immediate kick because he did something to the blow. Thorkel tells him.
Yeah.
Like he like cushioned the blow somehow.
Mm-hmm.
But he still got launched up like 50 feet into the air.
Yeah. Crazy. Now I really like the first fight with Torquil. It's like there's a lot of cool like slow mo and like dodging of the log and all that stuff. Really nice. That's actually the clip that I showed one of my coworkers, and that now he like is watching the show. But going back to horses and kids getting killed, did not like that. I didn't like when they pillaged that snowy town with the red hair girl.
Yeah,
they gathered all those people into the snow, and like there's like a baby crying. I was like, no, don't kill the baby.
Well, I kind of understand them.
Mm-hmm.
The Viking way, like Askeladd's
thinking
thing, because it's like, even if we left them like half the food, it's not gonna feed all of us.
Yeah,
it's either us or them, and we can't just move to a new
place. Yeah,
new place. So, I mean, they might.
And if we let any of them survive, then they can go tell
anyone.
Somebody that they're here.
Yeah, it's just it's so.
Yeah, it just sucks.
It just, that part pisses me off, because it's like, I really want Thorfinn to be like a just character, and he's not.
Yeah, exactly.
He just like watches all these people die. It's very horrible. Even like Canute and all them like watch this happen, and they
can't really do anything about it.
Yeah.
And the priest tried to warn him. He got beat up. We didn't even talk about the priest.
He's okay.
That priest was kind of weird.
I don't know. I thought he was weird.
He did make me want to drink some booze, though.
I really like the really cool, like, the little mini barrels he was drinking.
Yeah.
Big cup. Those are really cool.
He's like, you always had one.
So Thorfinn's dream on the boat.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, they talk about it, and he's like, oh yeah, he likes that boat because it
was his dad's.
It's his dad's boat. And then he has that really cool dream of Thor's telling him, hey, like, give it up, go and protect your sister, sister and your mother. Like, they need you more than I need revenge. Like, like times in the end, I was like, listen to your dream, father.
Yeah.
Like he didn't want you to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Go like don't let rage consume you.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's like the reason why I really hated
Thorfinn, because he just like
Thorfinn.
never listened.
He's never listened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Like
the,
even Ashland, like when Ashland was dying, he was like what are you gonna do now that I'm dead? You don't know,
you got a
right?
plan, right? Oh.
You have no plans, right?
Oh, I also really loved Thor's last moments.
Oh yeah.
Thor's last moments was so cool, where he's like the arrows are in him,
Mm-hmm.
and then Thorfinn is like crying next to him, and he's like patting his head.
Yeah.
Like the last thing he feels is his son's hair. Like it's real poetic, real cool.
Real touching.
Yeah.
Literally touching.
Do you have any other favorite moments? There's a lot of great moments. I can't think of a moment I really disliked. There was like Knut's farewell to his handler.
Yeah.
That was real cool.
Yeah, with his ghost and stuff. Really
Yeah.
cool. I really like them cooking together, like the rabbit and the,
I know
that was nice.
It was so sad.
Yeah.
Where when his handler's dying and he's like, "Oh, let's go cook for your dad,"
Mm-hmm.
or he's like, "Oh, when the winter's over, I'm gonna teach you how to cook chicken."
Yeah,
He's like,
exactly.
"Oh, sad." I was gonna say, what's the God. Oh, another really cool moment is or two cool moments. They both have to do with Askeladd and Bjorn.
Okay.
So it's like Bjorn on his deathbed.
Oh yeah. Hands him some booze.
Yeah, he's all tomorrow, and he's all yeah tomorrow, and that leads to their fight.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a real cool, cheesy, obvious cinematic moment of like the camera shots on the candle,
Oh yeah.
and the
Yeah.
candle just like flickers. It's like
Mhm.
oh like his light's almost gone,
Yeah.
and then he gives Bjorn the warrior death of
Mhm.
they're gonna fight, and the crappy part about it is Askeladd hits him in the wrong place,
Oh yeah.
and he's like, "Oh no, I missed your like."
Let me put you to sleep real quick. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. I missed you in your vital part.
Yeah, but then they get that nice moment like I only wanted you to be my friend.
No, he's
It's like you're my only friend. Like oh.
I do
Bjorn.
enjoy most of those evil. Overall, they're like evil Vikings.
Yeah.
Like all of them died in the end.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Thorfinn's like the only survivor.
we don't really even see Thorfinn do like crazy evil stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but he did like kind of let it happen.
Yeah.
But we never see him like pillage.
Yeah.
And,
Most he does is steal food, probably
yeah,
from them.
from them exactly. Ooh, any other favorite moments that you have?
I had one, but I forgot.
I love the horrible CG soldiers.
Yeah, well, those are great. Nice to see that stuff.
Oh, there's another scene that I really loved is the ongoing conflict of Askeladd's luck running out.
Oh yeah,
And
Not
then
everybody noticing.
yeah, and then like his whole plan is coming crashing down, and then at the end, like the only survivors are like Askeladd, Bjorn, and Canute,
Mm-hmm.
and Canute is what turned into what he
Yeah,
wanted to be in motion and ends up saving him.
yeah.
And Askeladd just has the biggest like grin on his face, like
Like yeah, my luck is coming back.
yeah, his gamble paid off.
Yeah, I think that even those episodes are called the gamble and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
Even like he felt that his luck was back so much where he was like, yeah, I was the one who killed your handler.
mm-hmm.
Do with me what you wish.
Yeah,
And that's when he's the Canute's like, you'll like serve me in his honor.
yeah.
That's how you'll repent.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also really cool after he becomes one of his followers, he starts calling him Your Highness.
Yeah,
Too.
that's when he gave him a respect.
Yeah. Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, really cool.
Like he wanted to make a leader that he could follow.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. Any other moments? If you think of it before, we can always jump back.
Yeah.
All right. Any final thoughts you want to say?
I really like this one. This one was fun.
Yeah, it was more fun than I thought it was gonna be.
I know at the beginning you were like, "Oh, it's not really my kind of cup of tea," but
It's really not, but
it grew on you. Or
yeah,
something?
it grew me a little bit. I would watch a season 2.
Yeah, I
Especially
definitely
I
would watch
know
season 2.
how season 2 progresses,
Mm-hmm.
or what the next part of the story progresses. I do want to see the evolution of certain characters.
Okay.
So I'm like really excited to see. Not really excited, but
I would like to see.
I would like to see more.
Yeah.
All right. So accessibility.
It's a lot of violence.
A lot of violence, a lot of blood.
And there's alcohol as well.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be for everybody. Even though I watched this with my son. He's like a year old.
Yo, look at that right there. That's a
And he was actually watching it. So I was like, I don't know, but he's one, so
it's fine.
yeah, it's fine.
He's gonna grow up. Dad, I want to be a horse puncher. No,
No, I want to be a Norseman. What?
No.
Those don't exist anymore.
I'm bringing him back, Dad.
Who says I can't bring it back?
You said I can do anything.
I'm a Viking.
Oh my goodness. And then you can see this on Amazon Prime streaming. No dub, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Kind of wish there was.
Yeah, kind of wish there was a multi-language dub.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd actually
going into things that we would change.
Yeah.
That would be really cool if there was like French people, English people,
like different dubbed languages.
Yeah. Everything but Japanese.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Like a pretty cool dub to watch.
Amazon has enough money to do it.
Exactly.
Rewatchability.
I don't know if I'd rewatch it.
I think I would, especially with somebody. I would watch it again.
I think I'm good with this one viewing. And then we already talked about what we would change.
Yeah.
Multi-language dub would be so cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and the final verdict, Jay.
I say that's a high recommend.
I'm gonna say this is a recommend.
Okay.
This is a recommend. I know it's really high quality. I know it's really good.
Mm-hmm. It's just not your thing.
It's just not my thing.
And our verdicts are always like a gut feeling anyway. So
yeah, this is a recommend. Like I know it's good. I know. Like I know I will recommend this to a lot of people. It's good.
Yeah.
Just not. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's not for you.
Not for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So before we jump into what we're talking about next, Jay.
Okay.
How would you rank the Anime of the Year nominations so far? I'll give you mine. I gave you mine earlier.
Yeah,
so
you have Mob it at the top.
Yeah, Mob's my number one top to beat.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's Promise Neverland.
Yeah.
Then it's O Maidens.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vinland Saga.
Okay. I would probably say. I think I might have Promised Neverland on the top.
There's nothing wrong with that. Promise Neverland's so good.
Yeah, I think I'd have that on top. Probably then Vinland, then Mob, and then O Maidens. I think I might change my mind later, but
yeah, I'll ask you. We'll probably ask you.
Okay.
Once a week.
Like an update.
Yeah, once a week.
Yeah.
Till we finish it.
Yeah. Now that I know that you're gonna ask me, I'll
you
think
can
about
it.
it.
God, it's just Mom's on a whole nother level.
Mm-hmm.
And if anything can beat Mom, I feel it's coming in this next 2 weeks.
Yeah, or this. Oh yeah, for sure.
These next 2 weeks.
I thought you were gonna say 1 week, but yeah, both weeks are gonna be.
Both weeks will be really good.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we're done pillaging, Jay.
We're the only survivors.
Yeah, exactly. The only survivors of our Viking game.
And I've reverted back to my childhood, and you have to take care of me.
Exactly. Are you ready to know what's for next week? I guess we already know what's next.
Yeah, we already know.
Mentioned it.
Yeah, we mentioned it in the last one.
Carol and Tuesday.
Carol and Tuesday. This is the anime you've been talking about for a while. You've been excited about this one.
When we started this podcast, I was already 2 years deep in waiting for this anime to come out.
Wow. Yeah.
So I've been following this anime and its production for quite some time.
And you're finally gonna watch
I'm
it.
finally gonna watch it. I'm very excited. I hope I'm not disappointed.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully.
It's another Shinichiro Watanabe
Yeah. So
anime.
So Space Dandy,
Space
Cowboy
Dandy,
Bebop,
Cowboy Bebop,
Samurai
Champloo.
Champloo. Is that everything he's done?
He might have done some other stuff. I just can't think of right now. But that's what he's like known for.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 24 episodes.
Yeah.
Netflix original dub. You can watch the French dub, Portuguese. They got a bunch of different dubs on there.
Yep. You can watch the sign language dub.
That'd be pretty cool. And that's it. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
we were looking at the episode titles, and I told Jay that
that's already like a fun fact.
Yeah, I told Jay that all the episodes are music.
Yep, music titles,
song
titles.
So very excited, very excited.
All right, so if you liked us, go ahead and follow us on SoundCloud. Like us on SoundCloud. If you have iTunes, you can subscribe to us on there. We're kind of thinking of doing other streaming services as well, so stay tuned on that.
Yeah, that may be coming sooner or later. So keep an eye out.
Yeah, but we'll always have the SoundCloud. We'll always have iTunes, and YouTube. We're gonna be posting the older ones on there as well, and starting with the new ones
starting with our end of year podcast.
Yeah,
by the time this one's out, you've already seen that.
Yeah, you've already seen that one. Yeah, that'll be already on YouTube by then.
There will be 2 episodes on there. And yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, and if you have any kind of suggestions, go ahead and shoot me an email, do a comment on any of the platforms. Oh, well, maybe not iTunes, because we don't really check that one iTunes, too much.
But for sure, SoundCloud, YouTube.
Yeah, and an email.
Shoot us an email. We should have an email. I mean, you probably do have a Cherry Bomb email, right? And a regular Cherry Bomb email.
No,
we should.
It's just like my personal email. I think is the one.
We might come out with just have a little email like cherrybomb@yahoo.com or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. That'll work for all your
Cherry Bomb needs.
All
right, everybody. Until next time.
Yep. Stay pillaging.
There you go. Don't pillage.
No.
Anime Cherry Bomb does not condone pillaging.
Oi, Hage! 何悠長に寝てやがんだてめえ！くそ、くそったれ！面倒なとこ刺されやがってバカ野郎が！
たく、うるせえな。ちった休ませろよ。